So, I'm starting the 75 hard tomorrow, and like my own personal version of the 75 hard. And so, there's going to be like a few things I'm going to do. Like, I'm doing tonight to start up for that. Like, I haven't really done any of the things that like it actually like requires or anything yet. Like, some of the things are just things I already do that like I need that are a part of like things that like the other 75 hard like challenges and whatnot, like their rules and whatnot, and like other things like that. So it's just like they're things I already do now, so I already wrote it down. Sorry. Sorry about that. Anyway, so the first thing I'm gonna do, a lot of people they write like 1, 2, 3, etc. up to 75. Sorry, I don't know why I'm stuttering. Anyway, on like a sticky note. So I'm going to like, first off, I'm gonna like cut each of these in half because I don't need a whole sticky note for me writing a day. And then on the back, I'm gonna write like a little like quote or like some sort of motivational thing, and then I'm gonna like count it out. So like I'm gonna write like Monday, like you got this, you got this for the week, and like Tuesday, and like I know it's Sunday, but like you're strong. Like Saturday, you're strong, you've got this, and stuff like that. Because I mean, it's not that hard to like count out the days and whatnot. And I'm starting this on a Monday. Tomorrow is a Monday, so I'll be able to like start it out easily and everything. And knowing that, so that's the first thing I'm doing. I'm gonna just do half sheet, so it's gonna be like day and then one right here like that. It's not gonna be like day and then one because there's no reason to waste a whole entire sticky note just for that. But yeah, I'm gonna write little motivational things on the back of each sticky note. So then, and then at the end, I can like give myself like a little like, I don't know, like on day 74 or whatnot, I'll be like, you just have one more day, like you got this, like you're doing so good and everything, you know. Now I'm gonna go over the rules because I went ahead and wrote out like everything that I'm doing. Can't really see it because pencil lead's not that dark. And don't mind me because literally like my hair's still like wet and it's dry at the same time because I just took a shower and it's been sitting in there. But anyway, so I titled it Azaria's 75 Day Hard. First thing, I'm drinking a gallon of water a day. That's about 6 hydro flasks. It's 128 ounces. I do put ice in my water, so that's going to take away some of the air in the bottle that I could be filling with water, which is why I'm saying 6 whenever my hydro flask holds 24 ounces of water, and 128 divided by 24 is 5.8. So I just went ahead and said 6. So I'm going to drink as close to 6 as I can every day. No social media 1 hour before and after sleep. So like before I go to bed, no social media for an hour. After I go to bed, no, like, or like when I wake up, no social media for the first hour. I can still listen to the news because that's not technically social media, I guess. I mean, like, I'm not like on like a news app or anything. Like I like listen to it every morning when I get ready. So I can still listen to the news and that's fine, but like nothing else. Like, no. A 45-minute workout outside and a 45-minute workout inside. So I'll probably just walk every day and whatnot, like do the nice 45-minute workout walking outside. I need to read 10 pages of a self-help book every night before I go to bed. Anyway, I turn on my light at a red light to increase melatonin and I read. So I will just start reading like a self-help book, 10 pages of that, and I can probably also continue reading the other books that I read, like on top of that and whatnot. But 10 pages of a self-help book. If I get a really like long self-help book that's, I don't know, like 750 days or 750 pages, and I get like 10 of those, I'm pretty sure that is like enough. I don't know. A lot of books, okay? Anyway, I need to be in bed at 9:45, even on weekends, and awake at 5:45 even on weekends. I wake up at 5:45 on the weekdays, so, and I have to stick to that even on the weekends. So that means I'm going to be waking up at 5:45 on the weekends, because if I stick to that every single day and I am awake at 5:45 every single day, by the end of this, I'm not even going to need an alarm. I should be able to wake up at 5:45 without an alarm, like just being awake. I'm in bed at 9:45, so that probably until that I'm going to be actually going to sleep at like 10:45. Theoretically, like, I could be going to bed earlier than that. 9:45 is just when I'm like, okay, it's 9:45. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Go to bed. Like you're watching TikTok. You just like it doesn't matter. Go to bed. Like it's time to read. Okay. I need to stick to a diet. So basically, like, I'm 15, I don't really control, like, what my parents make and whatnot, so, like, sometimes they're not gonna be, like, making, like, currently they're on a Mediterranean diet, so it's a diet, but, like, they're not gonna be on that for the next 75 days when I am needing a diet. So I'm just going to limit, like, the amount of calories, I guess. I'm gonna be, like, doing the calorie deficit, I think is what it's called. The mornings I'm not even hungry to eat breakfast, so I won't be eating breakfast because I wake up so early that, like, I get to school and then I'm like, I'm not even hungry for breakfast right now, and then I'm like at school and it's like first hour is literally algebra and second hour is English, and I'm like, I don't really feel like eating because this is not a class that I want to, like, eat in. I don't like this class. Well, not so. I'll just be eating lunch, like my own lunch that I bring, like some sort of like smaller like snack slash like meal sort of thing. Not really like a meal, but like, you know, a smaller snack or whatnot. No junk food. Or like hard processed foods. Some is fine, others are not. So like if something is like I don't like know how to explain. I mean, like, something that's like literally pure sugar is not happening. So basically, like, sorry, my bedtime thing just turned on, which just turns my phone all black and white because I shouldn't be on my phone. So, but I just turned it off, so it's fine. Anyway, but like no hard processed foods. So like processed foods, like nothing that's like super duper processed, you know. So I some things that are processed, like, they're fine, because again, I don't control what my parents purchase for my family, so I don't really get to decide what I do and do not get, and I'm not gonna like be able to have a say in that. So no hard processed foods. Like hard, like I can choose what I eat even if it is a little processed. Also on top of that, no, like, not too much sodium. Like, sodium increases bloating and whatnot, and I don't need that in my life. So, okay. Video every day, YouTube or TikTok. Some videos could be different series and whatnots that I've started and not continued. Others could be new series. Others could just be like a blog, like, oh my gosh, it's today and whatnot. Or it could be me like, oh my gosh, this has been today, like I am currently doing this. So yeah, that's super fun. I'm going to junk journal, use my planner, or meditate for 10 minutes. I could junk journal, planner, and meditate in 10 minutes. I could just junk journal for 10 minutes. I could just use my planner for 10 minutes, or I could just meditate for 10 minutes. So like Sundays and Mondays, that's when I junk journal and plan and whatnot for my week. So those are days that I'll be probably doing the whole 10 minutes of just that thing. Meditating would probably end up being the rest of the week. And meditating is more just trying to like ground yourself and be more like in the moment instead of like, it's not like working out. And like some yoga things, like it could work, but like not every yoga thing. So like, you know, like it's not really like, it's not like really doing the exercise and working out and whatnot. It's more just relaxing and like grounding yourself and knowing what's happening and everything. Another one is to get ready every day. Weekends, sometimes I'm lazy and I do not get ready. I literally wore the same pair of pajamas the entire weekend and then changed out of them to go to the store and then changed back into them the rest of the weekend. I literally wore the exact same thing all weekend. This is different because I just took a shower, so it's a different pair of clothes, but so I will need to be getting ready every single day. which would work out fine because I am not allowed on social media for the first hour of the day on weekends, so getting ready should be perfectly fine. I need to take a progress pic every day. That was already a rule for the other 75 days straight, like the original rules, so I made sure to include that. But yeah, I have to take a progress pic every day. Yeah, so that basically just entails, like, whatever I do, like, it's just gonna be some sort of progress pic, I guess. No skipping days. Yeah, just no skipping days. That's all I wrote down. I have another section on the paper that also gives more detail into that. Write one gratitude or reflection note. So, something I'm grateful for, something I reflected on that day, like, probably don't do this again. Something that I really want to, like, think about more deeply and whatnot, or just an idea or something that came to my mind. Something like that. Okay, that's, like, I guess the rest of it. So I wrote my why, because if you don't have a why for this, then, like, if you don't have a why, you don't have a reason, you're not gonna have any reason to want to continue when it gets hard, and you're tired of it, and you want to quit. You won't have any reason to want to, like, stay and keep doing it. So my why is that I want to do this to get healthy and live a better lifestyle than I am currently. Currently, like I said, I literally am so lazy and I don't do anything. So I'm going to change that. That also kind of goes into goes into the fact after 66 days, if you do something every single day, it becomes, and it's your routine every single day. After 66 days, it just automatically, like, starts, like, getting in your head, and it becomes a habit. So by the time I hit the 75 days, like, most of these things are gonna become habits. Like, I'm gonna be, like, stuck to it and whatnot. So I want to get better habits. Like, that's another why. I'm starting this, I wrote my win. I'm starting this Monday, October 20th, 2025. And I'm going to be finishing this Friday, January 2nd, 2026. I wrote 2025, just realized I need to change that. But it's going to be amazing to start off the new year knowing I just finished something so amazing. And it's better than, like, it's like the winter time, like the winter season. It's the fourth quarter of the year. Like, everybody's like, oh, it's fine. I'll just start it next year. I'll start it as, like, my new year, new me thing. And, like, it's not, like, that cannot be your mindset. Like, you need to be working on this now. It'll be a lot easier if you start something, like, sooner than earlier. I wrote more into no skipping days. I wrote, reminder, if you miss a day, you have to restart. I am finishing the 75-day hard, so if I miss a day, I have to restart it. Yeah, so the next day I'll have to go back to one. I have to put all my notes back on the door, because I'm going to put it on the inside of that door. Wait, that door. Yeah, that door. Because that's my closet, so I can, like, every morning when I wake up and I get my clothes out of my closet, I will take off a thing, read it, and be like, oh my goodness, I'm still doing this, right? So yeah, no. But yeah, so I will have to restart it if I miss a day. So we're not going to try and do that. Once I finish this, I'm going to convert to a 75 soft because I need to keep the habits. Probably won't be as difficult because I'll already have the habits by then anyway, and you know, so 75 days is going to go by anyway, so might as well do a 75-day hard. I wrote that down. I wrote that I have this 75 days going by anyway. Why not? I wrote down my starting off, so I have my starting off weight, I wrote starting off height, and I wrote my starting off mood. Because this is not only a physical challenge, it's a mental challenge too. It's going to connect your brain, and it's going to make you feel better about yourself. So I wrote my mood is currently a 6.8 out of 10. I would like that to be higher, but, like, I don't know. I just don't feel 100%. I don't feel 100% all the time or anything, and that's just not fun. I also put height on there because I know that's not something I'm working towards, but I'm 15, so it's cool to, like, see if I got any taller from then to now, or to now, from now to then, you know, so I put my height on there. And then I think I left space right here, and I think I'm going to take my starting off photo and then print it on some like picture paper, like the picture, like I can like put it on there, and then it's like sticky on the back, like sticker paper, that's what it is, and then like put like a photo of my beginning part. Anyway, that is that. But yeah, I just wanted to share like everything that I'm putting into this, because I want to like actually like do this, and I want to be proud of myself and complete something like this big and amazing. And so yeah, anyway, love everybody who is seeing this, if I actually post it or not. And good luck if this like made you think that you should start a 75 hard, because it's amazing, I think. I don't know. Okay, come back to the next one. Bye.